Ruth, welcome
Hi,
to
Kathy.
Hey, welcome to the Zaft Lending Report.
Thank you for having me.
So, Ruth, I feel like you work with a higher end clientele in our area. So, how do you help navigate with them through the emotional experience of shopping for or listing a home?
That's a good question. I definitely have been blessed to work with some higher end clients, a lot of them coming from out of state who are looking for a lot of things when they're coming to Middle Tennessee, or specifically Franklin, Brentwood is where I seem to sell quite a few. That price point also has folks that are very conscious on the financial side of it. A lot of them are moving here for the financial piece, the cost of living, property taxes. While our prices are higher than we've certainly experienced, 5 years ago, still net, it is a better financial move to move here in Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, no state income tax.
No state income tax. Property taxes. I have a client that relocated here a year ago from out of state. Her property taxes were $33,000 a year. And she purchased a house in Franklin. I think it was about a $1.5 million home, and her property taxes are $5,500 a year.
Right.
So just that alone is saving. And she's, retiring. She's towards the retirement age. So again, they're looking for that long-term, the tax benefit of not taxing retirement funds in Tennessee is really a big draw.
And I would say, based on our last couple of real estate transactions that we've had too, we've dealt with very emotional reasons for moving. And that's always warms my heart to help people like that. But, it's a delicate dance.
It is.
For sure.
It is. It's, life changes are a lot of reasons why people are moving, especially in this crazy market, with rates and things but it's been a very weird year. But those that were moving in 2025 were for a big life change.
Right.
So those were just trying to be a partner, and having you on the team was, talk to Kathy. Like, I want my people, whether it's an emotional decision or a financial one, at least to feel like they have partners that are going to listen, that are sympathetic, sort of like match their energy, but still being authentic.
And I know an area that I see you talk about a lot that actually piques my interest is your lake properties and different areas down in Alabama. So tell me a little bit about that.
So I'm licensed not only in the state of Tennessee, but also in Alabama. I think people with how life is so crazy and busy, people are looking for another place to, they can still work from home, but relax, the scenery, the water, that kind of small town feel. So I sell quite a bit down on Smith Lake, which is only 2.5 hours due south on 65. But I'm also getting the investors. Some of them are looking for the properties that are great for Airbnb.
I've heard you talk about it, cash flowing that property. So really, you can purchase a second home for your enjoyment or investment property, actually, but also through Airbnb, pay the mortgage, right?
We bought 2 years ago, and we recoup, I would say, probably 60% of our overall expenses, but we enjoy it too. We just purchased a boat down there, and so now we're just really enjoying that. But when we're not, we took a whole month off, went overseas, so I rented it the entire month, which covered a significant annual cost for the property.
I'm excited for you to show me some homes.
I know, yeah. I'm really excited. I'm excited for 2026 because there's been a significant amount of calls lately on Smith Lake, and tell me more about it. What's the pricing? And so that means I also get to spend more time down there.
Yeah. I know your presence, I feel, is really predominant here in the Franklin-Williamson County area. Even in our own neighborhood, quite honestly. Are you seeing that competitive offer situation come up more again, or how do you feel our market's standing right now?
I think it depends on, what the goal is, right? If it's a young family, that can be very competitive because we have, as we know, a lot of blue ribbon schools. So in the competitive environments, I think the edge is having a fabulous relationship with partners such as yourself, where we can say it's a local lender. She can make things happen. We have competitive rates, and willingly giving out your name and number. Call Kathy, find out more about the client, and what they're qualified for, and having you help us understand what the tax rate's going to be, because again, out-of-state lenders have had some really crazy tax, implications that aren't real, right? Because they really don't understand our tax structure. So having a local lender and having you as a partner, someone that they can trust, has absolutely helped with competitive situations in Williamson County, 100%.
And are you seeing that competitive multiple offer situation come up more, or is it still kind of hit and miss?
I think it's hit and miss. I think it depends on the price point. It's been a really difficult year, I would say, as a listing agent. The number one thing I ask, sellers, do you want to list or do you want to list to sell? It's a fine art without giving any money away. But again, having a lender, we can offer things where we can partner, and we've done that before. Let's help the buyer buy down the interest rate or help with closing costs. So there's other ways to help get a deal done and sell a house without having to price it in a crazy way, which again, having a lender talk the seller through that helps, get a deal done.
Yep. Ruth, thank you so much for being here today on our Zaft Lending Report.
Thank you so much. Thanks for all of your help this year. It's been fun.
Cheers to a fabulous year coming up for sure.
Let's get it. Yeah.